Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play The X-Files. In the past episode, we went to Gordon's Hauling, nearly got ourselves blowed up, and got a call from a mysterious voice saying to come to this hangar and meet him here. As I mentioned, longtime fans of The X-Files will probably recognize the voice, but if you don't know who it is, well, you're going to find out real soon here. Dun 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 dun. So, save your game. It's a little easy to get lost in here, surprising. Maybe I just really am terrible at this game, because I kept getting lost and lost and lost in here. I did cut out all my random exploration, or at least most of it, I think. Yep, here we go.
Agent Romo, I'm so glad to see that you took...
You son of a bitch, what the hell?
That's not really appropriate, Agent Wilmore. I suggest we start again. The most important thing is that you cannot tell anyone that I was here or that we spoke. No one in the Bureau. Not Cook, not Shanks, nor that Seattle police detective you've been teamed up with. Do you understand me? I need your word on this, Agent Wilmore, or I won't help you.
So this is Mr. X, everybody. He is Mulder's informant.
I'm not going to promise anything.
That's very unfortunate, Agent Wilmore.
Uh-oh. Damn. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't ever try and be hostile with Mr. X, otherwise he will kill you. So that's the wrong way to do it, of course. I'm going to show you the right way.
I'm so glad to see that you took my advice and came along.
So, it's the mystery man. I was expecting someone a little more Sean Connery.
I think that'll be quite enough, Agent Wilmore. We don't have much time, so I want you to listen to me very carefully. The most important thing is that you cannot tell anyone that I was here.
You have my word.
Good. Listen very carefully to what I have to tell you.
How do you know about Mulder and Scully?
If you're going to help Scully and Mulder, you're going to need something more than a gun. Men have died in order to possess this. I'm going to loan it to you for a short time, because without it, there's no way that you could survive. The man that Mulder and Scully were looking for, and the man that you need to find if you're going to save them, can only be killed by inserting this blade into the base of his neck.
Who is he?
This man is not what he seems. If the injury is not precise, he will kill you. Do not try firing a gun. Don't attempt to do anything except to use this. If anyone discovers that you have it, you're a dead man. Don't forget the Jane Doe at Gold Bar.
Say goodbye to Mr. X, everybody. And don't try and follow him. He will kill you if you do.
Whoa! Take it easy, it's me.
I can see that.
You get grumpy when your asses run ragged, don't you?
What are you doing here?
Are you kidding? After that phone message, I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Yeah, well, you better be careful or he may run your ass ragged.
I wouldn't mind that. He was kind of cute.
Cute. Precious springs to mind.
So, we kind of have a lot to talk about, don't we?
Yeah, I guess we do. But first, Jane Doe and Gold Bar.
And now we're going to go to Gold Bar and go find this Jane Doe. Gee, I wonder who it could be. I saved the game, but I didn't need to because it turns out this is the end of the disc. And can I say, I had the worst time trying to get disc 4 to load. It took me so many tries to get that damn disc to load. Thankfully, you don't have to see that.
Hello. May I ask your business here?
Anyone else think she sounds like the head-on commercial lady? Head-on. Apply directly to the forehead. So, of course, we're going to be silly at first, in true X-Files LP fashion. You can say you're looking for Jane Doe, and you can say you're looking for Dana Scully. Either one is the correct path, but we're going to show you the wrong path.
I'm looking for my sister,
I see. And what's her name?
Dana Scully.
Yes, her room is right down the hall here.
Ah! Hurts the ears.
I really can't believe I'm having to do this. After 5 years at the Bureau, you should know
Yep,
better.
you get fired for this.
I need your badge and gun.
Damn it, Wilmore, you're off the case again.
We're looking for a Jane Doe.
May I see some identification?
Of course. How did you know we were cops?
Who else would come looking for a Jane Doe?
That's a good point.
What's your business with her?
We need to make sure she's all right.
Of course. What is her name?
Why would you think we knew her name?
Otherwise, why would you be investigating unless you knew who she was?
That's a good point.
So what is
Nice
her name?
repeated stock footage. If you say we don't know,
We don't know.
Thank you. There are some forms to fill out. My office is right down the hall here.
yeah, if you say we don't know,
What is her
then
name?
you're gonna get the whistle blown on you. Dana Scully.
Dana Scully.
Yes. Do you recall the name of her immediate superior? I need to phone him and I've misplaced his information.
And of course, if you say anybody but Walter Skinner, she'll again blow the whistle.
Walter Skinner.
This is her room behind me.
How was her wound?
It's begun healing. It was mostly superficial. As to her other condition, I have no idea how to account for it.
What other condition?
I haven't been able to diagnose it yet, so I've been treating the symptoms. Lethargy, nausea, extreme listlessness, dehydration, memory loss.
Has anyone else come to see her?
Oh no, thank God you're the first.
How did she get here?
She was brought in.
By whom?
This is what used to be called a sanitarium, Detective. We're not bound by the same strictures as a conventional hospital, nor would we follow them. We pride ourselves on discretion for the patients, the better they can heal.
Is she ready to leave yet?
Oh, I wouldn't think so. Moving wouldn't be life-threatening, but she might not find it very pleasant.
Really, she does sound like the lady who says head on in those commercials. Apply directly to the forehead.
Are you Dana
Gillian
Scully?
Anderson, everybody.
Who are you?
Agent Mulder sent us. We're here to help you.
We're here to help you.
I don't know that I need any help. Who are you?
I'm with the Bureau, of course.
I'm with the Bureau.
Pardon me if that doesn't put me at ease.
What do you mean?
Let me see your ID. How do I know I can trust you? Who told you I was here?
We can't tell you.
That's ridiculous. You better explain yourself or I'm calling for help.
So you can show the
Who sent you
stiletto
here?
immediately, but of course I want to show you the failure option.
Don't move.
Agent Mulder sent us.
Agent Mulder? Where is he?
We're looking for him.
If you're looking for him, how could he have sent you?
Good
Who told
point.
you I was here?
A black man.
What black man?
We don't know his name.
That's ridiculous. You better explain yourself or I'm calling for help.
It was the man who gave me this.
All right?
He told me I couldn't tell anyone about it.
Let's talk.
How do you feel?
Very weak. But actually, I feel a lot better than I did when I first came in here.
Do you have any idea where Mulder is?
I have no idea, but we need to find him.
Could you have radiation poisoning?
God, I hope not. But I suppose the symptoms do line up.
What is this used for?
You shouldn't show that quite so openly. I don't know what it's used for. Perhaps Mulder can tell you.
Where does the Terracon fit into all this?
Well, one way or another, they were involved in smuggling. I think that's a given. I think that there was an accident at sea involving plutonium, and Mulder thinks that they were somehow killed by an EBE.
EBE?
Extraterrestrial biological entity.
What did your autopsy on the crewman reveal?
The crew had all been exposed to levels of radiation consistent with a large-scale nuclear blast. Now, clearly that didn't happen, but Mulder took that as proof that a UFO had landed in the area and that an alien life form aboard the craft had irradiated the Terracon crew.
I take it you don't subscribe to that theory?
There is always an alternate explanation.
What happened in the warehouse?
Mulder and I observed some suspicious traffic in and out of the warehouse. We went in to investigate. We were attacked by a number of armed men. I was shot. There was an odd light. Mulder carried me out of the warehouse. I blacked out and I woke up here. I'm afraid that's all I have to offer. What can you two tell me?
Well, there have been other burn victims.
I hope that doesn't mean that plutonium is being transported.
There's an unidentified man involved. We encountered him at the burn site and then later again at the hauling yard.
We found a connection between the warehouse and the hauling yard. It's a trucking outfit in Charno, Gordon's Hauling. They've made numerous deliveries between the warehouse and a rural route that we haven't had a chance to investigate.
Seems to me that we need to find the identity of the man from the hauling yard, and that you two need to pay a visit to the rural route address.
What are you gonna do?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is get in touch with Assistant Director Skinner, and then I'm going to check out of here. I can meet up with you two later at your field office, but I think that we have to hurry. Agent Mulder may be running out of time, and if the smugglers do have him held hostage, they have little incentive to keep him alive.
And with that, we're done at the hospital, or sanitarium, or whatever it is. We're going to actually go to Charno. No, we're not going there. We're going to Rural Route 1121.
That little PDA of yours was right. I'm impressed.
Hey, I'm not afraid of technology.
What is it that we're looking for again?
Rear quarter panel from a 64 Dodge Dart.
Something with the number 82434 on it, right?
That's the idea. Looks like we got our work cut out for us.
So the rail yard is a little confusing, and well, as like everything else in this game, it took me a while to figure out what I had to do. What you gotta do is go all the way and find a specific telephone pole. This telephone pole, and you want to be able to climb up it. I think it's this one anyway. Yes. Now, when you climb up it, you'll need to pan around. Now, unfortunately, I think I lost that footage, and because I paused many times during the recording when there'd just be long stretches of me wasting time because I didn't know what I'd be doing. I did often sometimes pause, and sometimes I might have missed certain bits of footage, and this is the only thing I think I really missed from it. But you'll arm your binoculars and you'll pan around to find the train with that proper number. I don't find it on foot camera. If I did, I'd probably cut it just because I need to cut so much extra footage of me wasting a lot of time.
Are we looking in the wrong place?
I don't know. This is the rural route, no doubt about that. Maybe just 82434 doesn't mean anything.
Whose theory do you believe, Mulder's or Scully's?
Scully's obviously a by-the-book agent. I think it's great to hear of a detective who's a creative thinker. I'm looking forward to meeting Agent Mulder.
What could they use this place for?
Are you kidding? I'm surprised their operation is this big. The thought of plutonium traveling all over the country via rail is pretty terrifying.
Especially considering Amtrak's record.
Yeah.
This yard is deserted. These boxcars haven't been used in years.
So one magic cut later, as I mentioned, once you do find the numbers, and yes, that is the proper way. I know I didn't show it because, again, I either lost the footage or I cut it, and either way, I'm so behind on these just because of time and other limits on how much I can upload and put together and render. It takes a while to put these together. So next you're actually going to look for a specific box cart once you found the train number. Oh, maybe I do show it all. Come on, look up. No, I guess I don't show it. But you do, you want to like step through here. And one of the ways is the right way. There we go. That's what you're looking for.
This car's been burned.
Let's go inside and explore.
Well, obviously this fire is recent.
So it's a little weird that would come off camera in this kind of game. I kind of wonder if the video glitched on me or not.
This looks like an operating room of some kind.
No, I guess it's not a glitch. I guess there just really is some off-camera lines. Which is weird because you never see that in a video game. Well, you do, like if it's like an escort mission, but it's usually like random character background babble. Who really cares, right? I don't believe you need anything really in here. I think you just need to look around and see it for yourself.
Hey!
I didn't do nothing.
Nobody said that you did. We just want to talk to you.
Alright, save your game here. Because the homeless man here is going to challenge us to a little quiz, and if you lose the quiz, well, the game's over.
Sure, I'll take that.
And he really does. He does take your badge. See? It's out of your inventory. It's okay, though. You won't need it for the rest of the game at this point, so yeah, you can give him your badge.
Oh yeah, I've seen them on Wheel of Fortune. Vanna looks good with red hair.
That's great, but how can you tell Scully has red hair? The photo's in black and white.
Is this your home?
Home is where the heart is, near or far away.
That was informative.
What's this place used for?
Well, Don, the Boy Scouts conduct covert operations out here.
See anything strange around here?
Just the two of you. And the birds, of course.
He's a nut.
You seen any men in suits or uniforms running around?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah, ask Jane. I'm besieged by sniveling toadies trying to cheat me out of my sugar fortune.
There's been a fire in a boxcar back there. You know anything about that?
Sure, Don, I saw the guys who set it.
What did they look like?
Bloodless yuppies in cheap suits. Two of them. They backed that car up here yesterday and set fire to it in my own backyard. Can you believe that? I have some stuff, Don. Got it out of that burnt car. You may want it.
What kind of stuff?
What, from the boxcar?
Yeah, the boxcar.
You tell me, Don. What kind of stuff do I have?
Equipment?
Clothes.
So I do know the order, but I want to show you what happens if you lose.
Give me a hint.
You haven't earned a hint yet.
I wonder what it takes to get a hint.
Computer disks.
You're a good guesser. They're all pervasive, that's for sure. Magnetism. The heart of modern man. Keep trying.
Papers?
Papers, yeah, you'd like that. Tax returns. My tax returns, probably. You from the IRS?
No, actually, we're...
Never mind, Jane. I don't want to know.
Computer?
Someday, unless the Japanese have something to do with it. But for now, the answer is no.
Copy machine?
What, like a Xerox machine?
Yes.
You're right, you're out of here.
A DAT drive?
Dat drive?
You're losing me again, son.
I have no idea what a DAT drive is. Sad, I know. I should know.
Slide projector.
Oh, no, you couldn't be further off the mark. Think. Did you eat breakfast today? It's the most important meal of the day.
Magneto-optical drive.
Magneto-optical drive.
It's too complex, too technical. Think linear.
That's a pretty good hint, though. Linear.
Tape recorder.
You're a bloodhound. You're closing in now. What kind?
Cellophane tape recorder. I have no idea what that is.
Cellophane tape recorder.
Look, I like a joke as much as the next guy, but one more outburst like that and I will be forced to clear the courtroom.
Photographs.
Photos? I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. You're in the
Somehow I kept
neighborhood.
getting like lucky guesses. I know the order, well, not the order, but I know what he's looking for.
Floppy disks.
They're useless, forget it.
But again, I'm trying to throw this whole quiz and show you what happens.
Hard drive.
Watch your mouth, son.
Still pictures.
Stills, no, Don, make a move, you know? Sorry. You lose.
And as I said, if you lose, that's it. Game over. So make sure to save your game.